Hello, and this is the Week 4 Survivor podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm David.
And we are a member short today, so it's just going to be the two of us talking today on this show. So, the videos, the rush out to the videos was, needless to say, pretty rough. There was a lot that we hadn't finished, but we got a lot of good feedback and a lot of ideas for moving forward in the future.
Yeah, the video went pretty well. The major feedback we got was, we want to see visuals. And the thing was, we do have visuals created. We had Daniel primarily handled that. He worked in an animation program called Blender and created a series of three-dimensional animations. However, we've had a hard time rendering those out into MP4 or MPEG assets to put into Premiere, which is, the program we actually use to assemble the video. I primarily handled that, and me and Sam were the ones who wrote the script and did the storyboarding on it.
Yeah, so once we get all of that thing, I think a lot of that clarification about what the technology does and how it's going to work is going to be cleared up drastically over time. We didn't really have a lot of trouble with the creative process. We pretty much just went from the storyboard right into the video, but along with the storyboard, we try to keep it somewhat simple and base knowledge with applications, and we try not to take up too much time, but I think we can expand our video a little bit more for the final project, which should help a lot.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be expanding it a little more. And another thing we got was feedback from the professor today saying that turns out a lot of the technology we've come up with actually has in some ways been, it's near production, but it isn't exactly as advanced as we come up with. So a lot of people told us, we want to see you push this into the 22nd century, and that I think has been a challenge, but we've come up with some ways to do that.
Yep. One of the things we've talked about is, we just came up with this recently, is having the fabric sense what the user is doing, maybe put sensor layers on the skin, and sense kinetic movement, heart rate, blood pulses,
electrical impulses from the nerves.
Right, and then hopefully we can engineer the fabric to enhance human movement through that technology and enhance human strength, possibly quickness, not reaction time because that's a lot of in the brain, but quickness and explosiveness we might be able to
to decrease the amount of time it takes to start doing something and finish doing something physically.
Right. So we're gonna not totally revamp our project, but we're gonna have a lot of changes coming. Hopefully they're done by Thursday because that's the last day of class, but we'll be working our hardest to get that taken care of.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard.
All right, so I think that wraps up the podcast for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
All right.